Hi folks, welcome and thank you for stopping by my low-budget YouTube channel and your return visit to the workbench that time forgot. I'm Glenn, N2GOP, and this is the channel pretty much dedicated to the FX4CR radio as made by BG2FX. Now of course you're seeing an upside down case in your screen and you're not seeing any FX4CR. No, I haven't lost my marbles. It's actually because the FX4CR that I own has outgrown its case that it came in. So now, here's where it lives. Well, here's where the directions live, behind the back cover and the upper foam. And of course there's our radio, a tuner which you could always use when you deploy in the field, the various cables and odds and ends that either it came with or that I put together that you've seen in earlier videos. Of course, here's the FX4CR with its additional heat sinks from an earlier video that you can see on my channel. But my main concern here is the bracket, because somebody inquired as to the bracket that I use for this. Now, I was traipsing around Amazon, as we are all known to do it every now and again, to try and find something to hold this thing. Now, you see this thing is called Nulaxy. It's basically a cell phone holder. But one of the things that I needed to do, and you can see here, well, let me give it my bright background here so y'all can see what's going on. Much more better. These tabs were bent up to a much narrower angle in order for a cell phone to sit into, and clearly the FX4CR is not a cell phone. So you have to bend the tabs out so it'll make a sort of a platform for the radio to sit in. Now there's something else I did here, and hopefully you'll be able to see it in the video, is that there is Velcro here, as well as a Velcro pad on the back of the FX4CR. The reason is that if you just put the FX4CR on this stand with no Velcro, the radio can slide back and forth, especially when you have an antenna hooked into one side, your power cords and other cables hooked into the other side. Kind of sort of center it in place as best as you can, and then set it down on your platform, however you're working, and you're in business. And that's PD giving his assessment that, yes, he agrees that you're in business as well. Now, do I have any complaints about this? As it stands right now, it holds the radio at a fairly decent angle, but you've only got two brackets here, and I don't know how well you can see them in the light, but there's really no adjustment on these brackets as such. So it seems to me that after a while, it's possible that this thing may lose its tension depending upon what angles you have the radio mounted at. And of course, then when you're done, you just undo it. Ah yes, that familiar Velcro sound. Fold this up, fold the bottom plate up, take the bright background out of the way, like so. And so here we are back again. The bracket sits very nicely in its new home, and the radio sits here in its opening in its happy little case. I'll put some information on the description, but there's no real links as far as anything you need to point and click at. If you do a web search for Nulaxy cell phone holder or any other small cell phone holder, you'll find something that'll fill the bill. In fact, you might even find something that may have adjustable joints, so if they start wearing out, you can tighten them up a little bit. But you know what, this thing is below 10 bucks with, you know, if you're a Prime customer, you don't pay for shipping, so it's not a terrible thing. Anyhow, there it is. The radio is working. It's got a new home. Thank you very much for visiting my channel. And there'll be, again, more information in the description as to where you can chase this down. This case you can find in Harbor Freight. The other cases, other companies sell cases like Ocean State Job Lot or what have you. And if you've got real money, you can spend beaucoup bucks on a Pelican case. The rest of us, we get the cheaper options. Thank you very much for visiting. Be well, stay safe.